Verse 6 says, honor and magnify are before him, majesty and are before him, strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Strength today. Do you know God says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us? It's not through us. Through us we can do nothing. Through me, I wouldn't be here today. But through God's strength and his mercy, a lot of you may not know this, and I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But I used to pride myself on my strength. I used to pride myself on the faith that I had. And just like Job, it was tried, it was tested. And there's a couple times I probably failed the test. When I tried to kill myself about 2 months ago, I probably really failed. Took over 100 Benadryl. But guess what? I'm still here. Why am I still here? Because God gave me a purpose to reach people. And why am I telling you all this? Because it's through God's strength I'm still here. You know, sometimes you may feel invincible. Sometimes you may feel like nothing can get you. But it's not your abilities, it's God's abilities. And through his strength and through his mercy, that's when we can stand. Through his strength and mercy is when we can truly magnify his name. And say, God, here am I, use me. Call me. You know, like that song I sing a lot of times. Yes, Lord, I will, to your spirit I will obey. Yes, Lord, with my whole heart. Is your whole heart in it today? Is your strength, is it through you or is it through God? Because if you think you can do it through yourself, you're going to fail. But if you just begin to say, God, I can't do it without you, you will see great and mighty things in your life, in your ministries, through your teachings, through your preachings, through your singings. Through whatever you go out to do today, you'll see great and mighty things when you realize it's not about you, it's all about him. When you realize it's not your strength, but it's his strength today. His strength is what carried you this long. His strength is why I'm here today. His strength is why I didn't die at the hospital table that day. And his strength is why I'm still here, because he still has something in this head of mine, that some kind of thought that he put in my mind that I can help somebody else today. Why do we have so many preachers, so many teachers, so many singers, so many this and so many that? It's because so many people, through their testimonies, can reach people that I can never reach. There's people that you can reach today that I can never reach. You know, I'm often reminded of this old man I went to church with. For years we would see this old man come to church. We all thought he was saved. He stood up in church one night and said, y'all thought I was saved, but I'm not. I only felt the drawing of God one time in my life, and I was about 17 or 18 years old. And now I'm in my 70s, and I never went up to the altar, and I have never felt that drawing ever since. And I'm not going to make that first step unless I feel that drawing, because then I know it's God. And guess what? All the preachers in that church, for a couple of weeks, me included, was preaching salvation messages. Because if you're a preacher, you can pretty well tell what somebody needs to hear. Sometimes without saying it. But none of us reached them. He never felt that drawing. One day, and it's not about me, it's God's strength. But one day, I wasn't scheduled to preach that night, but I said I felt this drawing message on me. There's a woman there that was saying everything I was saying, and at first I was like, why are you repeating everything I'm saying? Because to me, I'm talking to you like I am right now, but the whole message was in tongues. That man gave his heart to the Lord that night. Other people received the Holy Ghost. Other people got healed. Everybody in that church received something. But that just goes to you, if you obey God today, miraculous things can happen. It took a lot of strength through God to get me to be bold enough to do that. Because most time when it's my time to preach, I'd always have something. But I never did want to step on somebody else's toes either. Just like if somebody gives me a word of knowledge about somebody, sometimes I don't want to go up to them and say, hey, God told me to tell you this. It takes a lot of strength. But you got to do it. Because if you don't, they may never receive that blessing that God has in store for them and you.